already coming out. They're already coming out. Okay. Well, as expected. So the first card that came out was the finish line card. I like this card. It feels like, you know what, we made it to the finish line, literally. We went through hell and back this year, of course, you know, and I feel like at this time we are focusing on our individuality. It's individuality. So I think that when I see this card, I feel like we're putting ourselves first this season. I feel like we've been putting ourselves first this year. I feel like we've been doing a lot of healing, a lot of inner work, a lot of soul searching. We also been doing a lot of daydreaming too and seeking guidance from our friends and family and maybe even fellow therapists or fellow people in the spiritual community, I feel. And I feel like when we see the daydreaming card, this is giving us, like, even though our head could be in the clouds a little bit, it's okay because we are getting used to our reality, right? I feel like when we can just sit here and daydream, it kind of gives me that Seven of Cups energy. So if we're daydreaming and we're like, you know what, I like that, I want it, and I'm gonna get it, and we set our mindset to that, and I feel like our dreaming is actually coming into reality at this time. Because it feels like with the daydreaming and the finish line card together, it feels like you really literally made it to this point, and now we can just bask in our glory and bask in our accomplishments, as well as not losing our individuality. What else we got? So seeking guidance, seeking help, even though we might have felt like there were times where we were broken down or just, you know, at our wits' end, we never give up as Virgos, as earth signs. That's just something that we do not do. We always are going to seek guidance and clarity from our communities. I just said that. Community. So the community could be our family and friends, but more so feel like our soul tribe and building these communities together, and really learning how to focus. And I feel like maybe this Virgo season is just really pouring into our connections with our friends, our loved ones, the people who are always in our corner, who really supports us. And I feel like the people who are just not supportive and those negative people who are side-eyeing us from the sidelines, it's more so of we peeped it, we've seen it, especially us Virgos, we've been watching and we know. So I feel like congratulations. Happy birthday. But that was just the oracle part because I'm going to pull some tarot as well. But of course, we're always in our bag. Literally in our bag. You see that beautiful tree? We're very grounded. That's what we are. So we are grounded earth signs from 0 to 100, and we already know that. And I just said about the solitude, we're really focusing on us and really going deeper within and really seeking help and guidance from our inner knowing, our inner selves, really learning ourselves and really going through the healing journey and the healing process. And I feel like this Virgo season has really like let us know that we put in the work. We put in a lot of work. Yeah. We're more so focusing on ourselves. Not to say we don't care about love, because we do, but it's just that we have these standards as earth signs. If you just don't meet us where we are, then it's really more so about our abundance, our prosperity, getting in our bag. And if you're not here at the same level as we are, then there's no point of us wasting our time with you. So let's see what else we get for tarot. Good guys, you have to stop me because I will keep going. So just stop me. Just keep going. Yeah, I feel like we're learning new things. Like I feel like we are learning more about our spirituality. We're learning more things that furthers our. We could be going back to school or just picking up little knickknacks to further our careers or further our businesses, because we have both the pages coming in. So we could also feel like we're working on our inner child or our youthfulness energy, but I also feel like it's bringing in new energy. Like we're just the type of energy, again, pentacles and emotion. So everything that we do is based on like being perfectionist or being perfect, right? I feel like in this sense, it's just like, okay, so what can we do that's going to further us? What's going to better us? What are we going to learn? What are we going to study? I feel like we have that magneticness, the magician. Oh gosh, I can't even speak. And this is one of our cards too. This is Virgo energy in a sense of Mercury, so they say, right? So I feel like we are very magnetic and we're always attracting. I feel like we have all the elements and setting those dreams into reality. And I feel like it's okay to daydream. It's okay because it's literally part of the manifestation. It's part of the visual. It's part of the affirmations at all, right? And I feel like the decisions that we do make, yes, sometimes they're very logical and sometimes they are quick because we're just like, when we make up our mind, it's just like there's no turning back from that. We already made up our mind. So we just have to like embrace it this season. And what else do we have coming in for you guys as earth signs? Patience. Yeah, just continue to have patience and grow with the Temperance card here as well. Just learning that, you know, just because we want it so fast, sometimes we just have to like sit back and just let things grow, right? And just really like embrace the timing and just keep working at it. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of things are coming in, especially when it comes to our finances. I just feel like instead of rushing the process, we're just going to have to let it build, let it grow, let it marinate so that we can make it to that long-term success, that long-term energy, that long-term growth for us. And again, this is all earth energy that is popping in, mixture of the patience and the balance. So of course, slow and steady, because we are ultimately in the alignment to close out these cycles and get to achievements and success. So even though there are people who are like, they're not going to like what we do, they're just going to stay at conflict with us all the time, but we already understand it, and we're going to keep flourishing, and we're going to keep growing, because we know it. We're walking in our purpose. We are the high priestess. We are trusting in our intuition, and we are just continuing to grow and harness our power to make it into alignment. So I don't know if any of that made sense. But I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna chill.
Earth signs. Okay. I love what you said about how grounded y'all are and how y'all need more patience. But I feel like y'all are typically very patient people, but people don't realize that like your patience runs thin very easily. Like on the surface, y'all look very. Richard is definitely
Libra on this side.
Libra.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so let's do air signs.
Okay.
I can do air signs. I don't mind. Fart Master Jit. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the
Gemini.
live.
We got Gemini. So air
Okay.
signs it is.
Oh, yes. Okay, let's see air signs. Let's see what's going on with air signs for Virgo season. Let's see what air signs got. What does, oh, this card flew out. Okay, y'all got the Six of Wands. And whenever I see the Six of Wands, it means that y'all are people that everyone knows, everyone recognizes. People see y'all, they know that you're successful. People are about to start singing your praises. They want to get to know you. They want to be next to you. This is a card of promotions. This is celebrations. This is you being on your high horse saying, yes, I did that. So y'all have this energy about you that's like, you know what? I'm going to relish in this energy of like, I am successful. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. And I know what my work is. Like you have put in the work. You have really put in this hard work in this oh, okay, sorry. I'm getting multiple messages at once. You put in a lot of hard work, so don't be afraid to be seen. So y'all got the King of Swords here as well. A lot of people respect your mind. They respect your power. They respect your knowledge. They respect the things that you may know but don't tell everybody. They feel like you're somebody who has a lot of wisdom. So this season, Virgo season, for a lot of the air signs is going to be about staying grounded, staying focused, staying organized, okay? And don't be afraid to celebrate. Don't be afraid to go out and allow yourself to really be free and socialize. And when somebody says, you know what, you did that, or you know what, I'm proud of you, make sure to say thank you. You know, make sure you really take it in. I know a lot of the times air signs, you know, they'll say, you know, thank you, and then they'll move on to like how they're able to this is air signs in general. So we're just doing general elements. So we're doing water sign. We already did earth signs. Now we're doing air signs, specific signs. We're just going by the elements. Just in case, you know, y'all are wondering for those that just joined. Hey, Issa. But yeah, so a lot of the times air signs they'll be like, oh, thank you. And then, you know, they don't just sit with the thank you. They have to give a reason as to why they have, I don't know. It's like y'all have this like, y'all are very humble about it. Like y'all do not brag, you know, you just kind of say, you know, I've been through a lot, and, you know, I you know, I'm in so many ways, like you feel like, you're undeserving of the successes that y'all have sometimes. It's like, you deserve it, but at the same time, like when other people point it out, it makes you feel uncomfortable a little bit. It makes me feel like, oh, yes, I'm successful. Yes, I know I'm doing all these things, but I have so many other things that I want to accomplish, so many other things that I want to do. And don't be afraid to say thank you and sit with that. You don't always have to say anything else other than that, Okay. What else does air signs need to know? The collective, the air signs, what's coming up for them in Virgo season? What's coming up for them in Virgo season? The collective, what's going on with the collective air signs, Virgo season? Okay. Y'all is really sitting in your feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're masculine, feminine, however you represent your energy, but y'all are in this receiving mode. You're in this energy of like, I'm gonna sit back, relax, and really focus on allowing blessings into my life. I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna allow myself to kind of juggle this and that, and if I want to switch and do another project, I'm gonna do that. Like your energy is not set on one thing right now, but the only thing that you are working towards, that for a fact you're working towards, is your long-term goals, your wealth in health. I'm hearing health. I wanted to say wealth, and then I wanted to start talking about something else. But whatever your long-term plans are at this moment, y'all are really focused on becoming successful. For those of you who could have gone through some type of separation or some type of heartbreak, or you're going through a tough time when it comes to childhood wounds or just healing from the past, it definitely feels that a lot of you are going to heal from those things. It's just a matter of maybe talking to a therapist, or maybe booking with a reader, or really talking to somebody who sees you for who you are. Because a lot of the times, y'all can get in your head and forget who you are and forget how beautiful you truly are. And sometimes it takes having that friend, having that partner, having that close person near you to really highlight back to you the parts of yourself that you may not necessarily feel are the most beautiful. Or whenever you're feeling down, sometimes you might need somebody to kind of lift you up. So those of you who are like, where's my person? What's going on? I definitely feel like a lot of you are about to experience love in Virgo season. You're about to connect with either somebody from the past, or this could be a new connection. With the past energy, it might come with a little bit of arguing. It's not going to be like a easy going, okay, we're going to get back together, everything is fine. It's definitely like y'all are establishing boundaries, principles, and you're also focusing on what you need out of this situation, what they need, where y'all messed up, where y'all self-sabotaged. I'm sorry if y'all hear my dog in the back lapping up her water. Okay, she's thirsty. When it comes to new love, be open to communicating, okay? Do not keep everything in. Y'all have to really learn how to open up and communicate. For those of you who are already in relationships, don't be afraid to express your love, show your love, and give that person what it is that they need. And don't be afraid to ask for what you need. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like Coco, I could go on and on. I am going to pull an oracle message for the air signs, and then we can move on to the next element. Let's see. What does air sign need to know? Fear of change may be creating resistance. Trust that transformation is necessary for evolution. Look how pretty this card is. Got the